Well, it's not exactly a great time to be a commander of the Sirens in Skyrim, where we last left off. Chad met the Sirens of Cyrodiil, only to find out that they'd been slaughtered. Then he got back and talked to Matari and found out a bunch of those Sirens got slaughtered too. And that's where we pick up today. What did you just say?
The sirens that have been dispatched are all dead. A lapse in judgment.
Okay, explain.
At my behest, I had Coeur Denali's fleet conduct an assessment of possible heroes of Nirn encampments off the northern and eastern coasts of Tamriel. Knowing that an encounter was imminent, I prepared the sirens to engage the heroes. Our intention was to eliminate that threat prior to the final battle with Purity. The operation was a disaster.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Serana, calm down.
Well, this castle definitely looks better than the one back on the island.
Serana, we had this conversation yesterday. This is not a castle, it's a whorehouse. Calm down. No. Serana, if you don't calm down, I'm going to shout at you. Okay. Look what you made me do.
Earlier today, the maidens investigated a report of a naval battle taking place near Solstheim. We were able to confirm that several of the ships involved were Coeur Denali's. Eyewitness accounts suggest that all Siren ships besides Coeur Denali's command vessel, the Catalyst, were destroyed. Now the Catalyst is feared to have been lost as well. Yet this is not an absolute certainty. The Catalyst may have managed to evade its pursuers in an archipelago off the eastern shores of Morrowind. Coeur Denali was familiar with the maritime routes in that region. If she is still alive, that is where she will be.
All right, and you want me to investigate?
I've already prepared your means of transport. It is waiting for you at Fort Pazarath. So is Kasia. Given the low-risk nature of this task, there is no need for concern. I do not expect you to engage any hostile ships that outmatch your capabilities. Your mission is strictly reconnaissance and recovery. If you do not find the Catalyst, you are to return.
All right, well, I've got something to report about my last mission.
Go on.
I found a purity log on the body of a hero, and it had this to say, ...
Time grows short. I must meditate on this knowledge so we may prepare ourselves.
All right, and what does this mean for our final confrontation with Purity?
That will be decided when you return. Hold your tongue among the others. Besides us, only Freya and the maidens are aware of this disaster. We must not allow a severe loss of morale. Now go, you have work to do.
All right, but I'm going to take it a little more seriously than you suggest, because the last thing you weren't concerned about killed a bunch of people, so, you know, there's that.
Do you need help? You're looking a bit overloaded there.
Yeah, actually, Serana, I could.
Are you sure I can't use them? I could really bury myself in a good book right about now.
Oh, not the time right now, Serena. Not the time.
Hold it right there, sir.
What's wrong?
We've got Lilith and the Cyrodiil Sirens upstairs holding an assembly. Some of us weren't invited. A lot of weird business going on lately. If they give you any trouble, let me know. I could go fetch the maidens to straighten them out.
Okay. That's not encouraging.
They still wouldn't let me in. This is getting ridiculous. What's gotten into Lilith? Commander's here. Might make a difference.
What are you girls doing when you're left alone with each other?
We'll be out soon, so stop worrying.
Kasia? Hey, it's me, Chad.
Oh, sorry about that. The others have been coming up here so often, I forgot you were on your way.
Alright, you gonna let me in?
No one is with you? Alright, hold on.
Didn't win a war with brute force.
We don't have the benefit of time to find a charismatic leader.
Speak of the devil. Look who's here.
Hi.
Commander. It's good to see you again.
I make no implications, sir, but we are in need of a leader. One who isn't of such meek caliber. You cannot deny it, Lilith. Were it not for your race, we wouldn't be in this position.
The Ashen had no alternate course of action. We were bred to be servants of war, among other indignities.
You could have surpassed your origins. But enough talking about the past. The present demands attention.
Anything new from Atari? About this classified mission out to sea? Why are you here?
Well, I'm here because everyone Matari sent away is dead.
What?
Yep, I'm gonna find the Catalyst and Cordonali.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that's a load of Quama dung. Fools send their entire army out to fight a battle. Matari is no fool. When I see the supposed corpses of our sisters, I'll believe it.
So she's lying.
That crafty bitch is cutting off all our lifelines. We're alone and without any viable source to rally for an offensive. Pray that translated journal is a gift of the gods. Because at this point, it's all we have left. Sky's divine calls.
We still have to worry about Purity and the heroes. Matari is forcing away any chance of a rebellion. We either die by her hand or Purity's. We'll stand with the remaining Sirens until we defeat Purity. Then we leave.
Anyone else feel like we're running around in circles, or is that just me?
It's been the same with the rest of us since the war started.
Since our little rebellion is on indefinite hold, why not entertain Matari and get that mission out of the way? Miss Pinder, I'll humbly take your place. Your father would not want this life of war for you.
But I want to go.
This is not up for debate, ma'am. I will not allow Matari to kill another Pinder.
Allow the commander to decide.
You must be joking. You're losing sight of our purpose too, Sister Lilith.
I believe Kasia would respect the commander's decision more than ours. The choice is yours.
Yeah, Kasia's alright. First of all, I can protect her. And second of all, she has plot armor, so we'll be fine.
I do not approve of this.
We've both seen the commander in action. He will protect Kasia with his life.
This whole idea is preposterous. But if young Kasia insists, then I must respect her wishes.
Don't worry about me.
Easier said than done, Mum. The rest of us will return to the palace. I don't fancy having Matari's beasts of burden come knocking down our door.
Your ship is waiting outside the back entrance. Follow the routes on the map, and you should be able to ride the wind straight to the Alling chain. Good luck. If you do find the catalyst, board with extreme caution and skepticism. Matari has something up her sleeve.
Yeah, we already knew something's wrong with that girl.
I can't fathom it. Hundreds of sisters dead. It can't be.
What, you don't believe it either?
I've seen many atrocities throughout my life, but never on this scale. I believe Yunaria is right. We must see proof that such a massacre occurred. Even if you find bodies on the catalyst, it's only one ship. The others have been conveniently destroyed. This isn't about confirming anything. Matari wants you to see something on the catalyst, and leave with a lasting impression.
Alright, you were discussing leadership when I got here. What's going on?
Yunaria proposed the idea of rallying our fellow sisters that we believe to be disconnected from Matari. Finding them on the field, and prodding them with questions, to ensure that they would not betray our cause. The techniques wouldn't have been all too different from how sirens are recruited in the first place. But that plan has been dashed away. The only sirens left are Matari loyalists.
What, and you wanted me to be the leader?
Ever since you joined us, the sirens have gradually started looking up to you. You'd always be second to Matari in their hearts. But you, a volunteer in this war, are an inspiration to us all. A splinter group formed under your name would have fragmented the sirens.
Yeah, you probably look up to me because the only other man around is Tarius, and he's pretty much a cuck. And what do you think of the Cyrodiil sirens?
They were abrasive when we introduced each other, which is good. Vocalizing their distaste for Matari is all we need to know that they're with us.
Alright, give me the lowdown on that journal translation too.
I expect it to be done any day now. May Kinnereth guide your sails.
Thanks. Let's go, Kasia. Let's go, Serana. Serana, we just had this conversation. You have to calm down. Calm down. That's it.
Boost!
maybe I really pissed Run off with that one.
What was that?
Isn't there anything good to loot on this ship?
Is someone there? Ha! Found you!
Never should have come here.
Someone there.
Yeah, don't hurt Kasia, asshole. This siren was stabbed in the back. Bad day for her. This siren had her throat slit. Well, that sucks. Excuse me, Kasia. Excuse me. Thank you. right, Kasia, let's go check out the other half of this ship, huh? Oh. We just came in... This is the same part of the ship. What'd we do wrong? Wasn't there that... Got a key. Wasn't there that locked door when we first came in?
Have something to report? I said. Huh? How did you get past the guard? Explain yourself!
Hey, I'm just here to talk. For now.
About what? Want to extort me, pirate?
Oh, this is all a misunderstanding. I'm not a pirate.
Then who are you? No one boards a ship out in the middle of nowhere unless they're plundering.
Oh, I'm a member of the group that owns this ship. The one you stole.
This ship is stolen? Now wait just a minute. This is a setup. I can explain.
Alright, start talking.
This job stunk from the beginning. We get paid to suit up in these leather outfits specifically, and have a couple of bodies thrown into the brig to keep company. Never mind the Akaviri lady next door. Now, I don't know your story. Hell if I care. Matters is that we're just a bunch of hired help. Understand? We didn't get paid to ask questions. Alls we were told was this vessel belongs to some rich woman called the Snake Charmer. Prize cargo on board. Pirates were expected. Couple of hard requests, but still business. I'm talking 25,000 septums each kind of business.
Who hired you?
Some old man in Raven Rock. Been dependable up till now. Always does background checks on our contractors. And he warned us about this one. Contractor was just a typical Imperial merchant, and he was representing another merchant and several other levels of middlemen. And at the top was the Snake Charmer. Should have known this mystery hag was up to something, but the prize was too good to pass up.
Do you know you're wearing Dark Brotherhood armor?
What? God damn it! How the hell were we supposed to know that? On occasion, you're asked to wear a set of armor to disguise yourself from the enemy. Strange that they chose this over something that offered more protection, but, like I said, when money talks, we keep quiet.
Do you know a man named Dimitri?
Never heard of him.
Alright, we're done talking. It's obvious you aren't a part of this.
Damn straight. So, the others are dead, right? Leaves me to think that we were meant to die, which also means I'm not getting paid. Spare any gold? Got a couple families back home.
Dude, you're not a family man. What the hell?
Well, it was worth a try. I guess I'll just lug off a couple of goods from the ship, try and barter them back at port. Here's the captain's key. Nothing in there piqued my interest, except the corpse. Good luck trying to get into the safe. Searched every crevice on this ship for the key. Couldn't find it. Now, if we're done, I'll be getting out of here as fast as I can.
Yeah, don't look too hard at Kasia either on your way out there, asshole. Cordinali's body indicates signs of struggle. She was likely placed on this bed after dying in combat with her attackers. Hey, Kasia.
I can't wait to get back on land.
What do you think happened to those sirens in the cells?
I remember them. Their names were Jotra and Varner. They were Kathy students. It looks like they were assassinated.
And why do you think the mercenaries were dressed as Brotherhood assassins?
Matari's been playing tricks since we got to the palace. Serenity warned us that she wouldn't stop, so maybe this is her latest ruse.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What do you think of the snake charmer?
It has to be Matari. But what could that name mean? Snake probably refers to this I see. So could Matari have seduced them too? It would explain how so many Ashen have managed to escape Akavir. Yes?
Why do you still have a quest marker on you?
Look who finally washed up on shore. I trust the mission went well. You're not bleeding or anything.
Yes, but
nice
we can't...
get up. At least you won't be
Talk
dragging
about it.
behind.
I know. Gotta respect protocols, unlike Lilith the deserter.
She's gone?
She might have gone to the palace. That's what I would have done if I was the least bit disobedient.
We're heading there anyway to deliver our report. I'll run up ahead, see if I can catch up to Lilith.
All right. And?
Not often that I say this, nor do I want to, but thanks for everything. Things are looking up in this war with you around.
Well, you're welcome. And that's where this chapter comes to an end. This is Chad Kill People. Over and out.